The fragments of dreams. In the heart of a small, sweltering Florida town, where the sun beat down relentlessly and the air hung thick with humidity, lived a young girl named Emily. With hair the color of spun gold and eyes as blue as the summer sky, she was a vision of ethereal beauty. Her skin, kissed by the sun, glowed with a radiance that seemed to light up the sleepy streets of her hometown. From a young age, Emily dreamed of becoming the beacon of hope for her community, a doctor who would heal the sick and mend broken spirits. In a town where opportunities were scarce and healthcare was a luxury, her aspirations held a glimmer of promise for a better future. Emily was not only blessed with physical beauty, but also with a fierce determination and athleticism that knew no bounds. As a three-sport athlete in high school, she commanded respect on the field and in the classroom. Despite the challenges of living in a town where dreams often withered under the scorching sun of reality, Emily excelled academically, graduating at the top of her class. Her achievements earned her a coveted scholarship to Florida's top university, a beacon of hope amid the stifling confines of her small town. Her family, staunch believers in the power of faith and community, rejoiced at her success. Over a dinner table adorned with homemade dishes and prayers of gratitude, they spoke of Emily's future with hopeful anticipation. "Imagine, Emily," her father said, his voice filled with pride. "Imagine the lives you'll touch, the miracles you'll perform in our town." Emily nodded, her heart swelling with gratitude for her parents' unwavering support. "I want to make a difference, Daddy," she said, her voice tinged with determination. "I want to give back to our community, to be the doctor they need." But even as she basked in the warmth of her family's love and encouragement, shadows lurked at the edges of Emily's dreams. Freshman year, the first time away from home, she longed for acceptance and belonging. She often found herself drawn to the bright lights of parties and the allure of alcohol. Among friends, she would laugh and dance, the weight of her responsibilities momentarily forgotten in the haze of intoxication. It was at one such party that Emily met Guy, a wealthy young man whose charm and affluence seemed to promise a life of luxury and ease. As they talked beneath the stars, Emily felt a spark of excitement ignite within her, a glimmer of hope that perhaps her dreams were within reach. But fate had other plans. Weeks passed, and Emily began to feel unwell, her body betraying her with fatigue and nausea. Panic seized her heart as she realized that her period had not arrived, a troubling anomaly for a girl whose cycles had always been regular. With trembling hands, she made her way to the doctor's office, her heart pounding in her chest as she awaited the results of the test. When the doctor delivered the news, Emily felt as though the ground had been ripped out from beneath her feet. "You're 8 weeks pregnant," the doctor said gently, his voice a distant echo in Emily's ears. Tears welled up in her eyes as she struggled to comprehend the magnitude of her situation. How could this have happened? How could she have been so careless? As the reality of her predicament sunk in, Emily's mind raced with thoughts of her shattered dreams. With the recent passage of Florida's new law banning abortions after 6 weeks, she had no choice but to drop out of school, forfeiting her scholarship and returning home to face the consequences of her actions. After giving her baby boy up for adoption, in the quiet solitude of her room, Emily wept for the future she had lost, for the child she would never know, for the dreams that lay shattered at her feet, and amid the broken fragments of her once bright future, she clung to the flickering hope that perhaps someday she would find a way to piece her life back together, one fragile shard at a time.
As the debate surrounding the Florida 6-week abortion law continues, it is imperative to recognize and address the profound negative impact it poses on women. Beyond mere legal implications, this law undermines women's agency over their bodies and reproductive health, perpetuating a cycle of inequality and injustice. To safeguard the rights and well-being of women, it is crucial to advocate for policies that prioritize access to safe and legal abortion services, ensuring that every individual can make informed decisions about their bodies and futures without fear of discrimination or coercion. fight for reproductive rights remains ongoing, and it is imperative to stand in solidarity with women in Florida and across the globe in their pursuit of autonomy, dignity, and equality. Stay informed, stay connected, and vote. Oscar the Old Guy Life Coach and ALS Warrior.
Support the channel, subscribe, like, comment, and share.